Hello, hello. Welcome to Stacy's Crafty Jam. I am Stacy, and I am, as always, excited. Happy anniversary to LineDotArrow. I am playing with a magical tea party, which is the 3-year anniversary kit for LineDotArrow. Natalie designed this gorgeous kit that's centered around fairies and teacups. Teacups and teapots are kind of my jam. I don't know if anybody knows that, but I love them. I collect them and I love them. So this kit is a lot of fun, beautiful colors. There's also now this is my design team project. This will be part one of that. I'm going to shoot process videos on it, but this is my design team project. But there are challenges in the LineDotArrow Junk Journal group and in the Haystacks Crafty Corner Facebook groups. And like last week, the challenge was making fairy tags. This week is making stacked teacups, and she's got beautiful images in these papers, but she also has freebies that when you go in her Facebook group, she tells you how to get those freebies. All the links for the papers and the Facebook groups are down below. So and there's giveaways. Natalie is very generous and does giveaways. Plus this kit, she's having a big sale, and depending on how many kits you buy, it's up to 50% off. This kit, I think, is 50% off. It's little to nothing, and it's gorgeous. And it's got like, I don't even know, 25 pages. It's huge. It's a beautiful kit. And so the links for this kit and for the Facebook groups will be in the description. And you guys go hop on and enjoy yourself having fun there. But you can use any papers to create what I'm making. I was inspired by the Book Vandel. She is a very talented lady. And that's how I come by making this, deciding on this project. I've been wanting to make this project for several months now, but I'm a bulky girl. I bulk up everything, layer, layer, layer. And this project kind of doesn't want you to do that, I think. But so we're going to see. Okay, Stacy, we're going to see how this goes. Okay. But I'm doing it. I am doing it, and we're gonna embrace whatever happens as we move along. And I've not made it before, but I've watched her video half a dozen times. I think I know what I'm doing, but hey, we're gonna see how this goes. It is an accordion folded, but then hey, I watched Cheryl Talifas from the Journal Cottage yesterday, and she made what she called a flip-flop journal, and I was like, boing, light went off in my head. That's what this is. So this is like a flip-flop journal, but it's an accordion fold journal, aka flip-flop. So there we are. That's a lot to say, Stacy. Let's get on with it. What I have here and the measurements I'm basing everything on are this 8.5 by 11 paper that's going to be the accordion folds. Okay. And so therefore you want some chipboard. You can buy chipboard. This, you'd want a medium weight, at least, chipboard. Take a couple of cereal boxes, glue those together. But this Pioneer baking mix box is really, can you hear it? Is really sturdy. So I cut that to 9 tall, 5.5 wide. Okay. And then it's all bright. You can see Pioneer here a little bit and all that. And of course, I'm covering it with paper, but I cover it with what I call purse paper. I don't think that's the official term for this paper, but it's what Stacy calls it because it's the purse. It's the paper that comes in your purse. When you buy a purse and there's paper wadded up in it. Yeah, that's why I call it purse paper. But this happens to be some purse paper that my sister gave me that's not all crinkled. So yeah, this worked out real good. But I covered my Pioneer baking mix chipboard box with this purse paper. And then I inked it in Vintage Photo. And you need 2 pieces. And if you want to make it the size that I'm making it, this is a 9 by 5.5. 9 by 5.5. You'll want 2 of these. You're going to use your chipboard or something really sturdy. It needs to be something very sturdy. And you need 2 of those. One for the top and one for the bottom, basically front and back. Okay. And then when you open this up like this, it's going to expand out into an accordion fold. Okay. You'll have your peaks and your valleys going like that. But we'll get to it, and I hope everything is self-explanatory as I go along. But I'm making panels for the front and the back. And I'm going to use, this is just my design team thing, or my thinking on it, because I love these papers, and I love the way the pink, this pink cardstock pops with the pinks on the paper here. Isn't this paper gorgeous? And the teal trees, the blooms on that. I used green stitching. I've never stitched. Oh, yes, I got a new sewing machine, guys. I couldn't live without a sewing machine. But I'm going to glue this down, but I'm not going to glue it down right now because I think I want to add trims or lace in between these two pages. So I'm not doing that just yet, but that's going on the front. And then I chose the same for the back, which I did glue this together because I'm not doing any trim on the back. And then this is going here. And then this will go, this is like the front, and this is the back. And then when you open this up, if I could get my hands on it, when you open this up like that, it's going to expand accordion in and out. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's set that aside. That's the outside of it. And then this is the inside. And this is what's going on the inside. Oh, look at this paper. Oh my gosh, this is probably my favorite page of the, I say that all the time, but this is, oh, it's breathtaking. It actually goes this direction, but you probably wouldn't have known that unless I said it, because you can do it any direction you want. Anyway, it's so gorgeous. And I inked in the vintage photo, and I sewed my wonky green stitching on there, and that's going on the inside covers like so. Yeah. So that I'm going to set that aside. And what we're working on today is just the construction of it. So let's go back to go. Let's go back to start. Not 5.5 by 9 on your cardstocks. And if you use a cereal box or something, you might want to cover it, but you're going to cover it with pretty paper anyway, so you don't necessarily have to, but I did. So there's that. Then I've got 5 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock that I think is about 110-pound weight. Okay. That it did, the cover to my pack of cardstock was gone. So I'm not real sure of the weight, but I'm pretty sure from the feel of it that it's 110. Okay. Now, you don't have to have a scoreboard. You can use a ruler and a stylus, or, you know, like a thin bone folder thingy like this. But a scoreboard does make your job a little easier. But I bought this stylus, and I just got it at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to play with that today because this leaves a thick line. This little thingy that comes with the scoreboard, it leaves a thick line. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not real happy with my scoreboard. I need to buy a new one, guys, because seriously, the lines don't mash up. You know, you get what you pay for a lot of times on this stuff. Yeah, not happy with this scoreboard, but it's what I have, and it's so much easier to use a scoreboard. So I'm gonna roll with it. I actually shot this video. This is my 3rd attempt because of this scoreboard. The scoreboard is the bane of my existence, but it's what I'm using today. Okay, what you want to do is take your 8.5 by 11 on the long side, and you want to score at the 5 and the 10. If you're not using a scoreboard, you want to, so I'm scoring at the 5. If you're not using a scoreboard, you want to measure 5 inches over and then score, okay? And then you want to measure another 5 inches. And see, I don't know if you can see, but this is where the mark gets off on me. But because this is my 3rd attempt at shooting this video, I've got several sheets of this scored up already, but I'll use it. It's no problem. Okay, let's see this time. Stacy nailed. Oh, by golly. I think I did it this time. Whoa. Y'all didn't see my mistakes because I deleted that video. Okay, so there we go. I got it scored at the 5 inches, 5 inches, and then this is the flap that we glue with. Okay, and I'm going to do 5 of them. I'm not necessarily sure. I'm going to go ahead and do 5. Okay. but I may get to my project and decide I only want 4. But it's better to have them ready than to have to go back and get the scoreboard out again. Uh-oh. See? This stupid scoreboard. Jiminy Cricket, this scoreboard. Okay. That's all right, because it's, you know, we're not going to worry that little piece right there did that, because we're covering everything anyway, so it's okay. It's OBKB. And then I just kind of pinch, you know. But there we go. So that's number 2. And we're going to do number 3. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get a new scoreboard. This one gets on my nerves. On my nerves. If I ever was like thinking, oh, I'm going to get a new scoreboard someday. Now, after shooting this video 3 times, you show right. I'm definitely getting a new scoreboard now. Before I mess it up again. Okay. And then, but you may end up folding these in a different direction. But I'm just folding them now to get them done, you know. But I may end up flipping the folds over. So now that's 3. We're going to do 4. And like I said, now you don't have to do this many. You can do as many as you want to put in your journal, see? But the Book Vandel, and I'll link her video in the description too. First, because she's my inspiration. And second, so you can see the professional do it and not just my goober self. But I was excited to shoot this process video because I haven't done a process video in a while. I've missed y'all on that. But you know, I got my grandkids and then I'm admin in those groups. And then I did that craft retreat. Man, I'm telling you. But it's a good, busy life I have. How blessed am I? Oh, extremely blessed I am. So again, we're just scoring at the 5. And then we're going down 5 inches. So we're scoring at the 10. And this, so your 8.5 by 11, your 11 side ends up with that 1 inch flap on the end. That is your glue part. Okay. All right. So we're done with this silly scoreboard. Praise God. Okay. So now comes the constructing time. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac because it gives me time to move things around. Okay, this is it doesn't matter. They're both the same, but I'm using this for my front, okay? And I take my first piece, and you're going to do peaks. You're going to do coming up peak and a valley. And then it'll go peak and a valley. And then you'll do, let me get my paper. And then it'll go peak and valley. Does that make sense? And then this is going to accordion like so. And then this is glued on to here. Okay? And then see how that'll be? See how that'll be? Oh, well, it got wonked up. I hope that's making sense, guys. Oh, I promise you, the Book Vandel was so much better. But anyway, that's the thing. And we're going to decorate the tops of these and the backs of these. So therefore it makes what Cheryl called a flip-flop journal. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna call mine both. So let's just start, and then you'll end with this glued down on here like so. You'll end with that glued there. But let's get to constructing, and I think it'll come in. I think the vision will come in clearer. Okay. So the first thing you do is you center this on your panel, your front, your top or front, however you want to call it. You'll center this, okay? Where's my pencil? Here's my pencil. Okay. And then I'm going to center this, and then I'm going to make a mark Okay, that looks center to me. Okay. And then I'm going to make a mark here and here. And I might as well do it here too. Why not? Okay, so I've got my marks made where I know I want to glue this flap. Okay. Okay, here we go. Jesus, take the wheel. I probably should have done this project before I came on. But, you know, I'm just trusting the process here. I've watched this video, my inspiration video, like I'm not even kidding, 6 times or so. And so I pretty much am pretty sure I know what I'm doing. So yeah, it's not that hard, honestly. But you know, anytime I'm doing something new, it stresses me out. Okay. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. Because see, this Fabri-Tac gives me an opportunity to move. Okay. I'm going to move this over a little bit so you can't see the marks, or I can always erase. All right. So see, there's the beginning of it. Okay. Now we're going to glue another page. Take your flap, and I'm going to glue those two together. All right. So I got to put my glue on this side of the flap. And then we're going to, another part of this, you know, this is going to be, like I said, process videos. We'll cover, and then we'll decorate, and we'll make, you know, ephemera for it. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Fun. Okay, so I had to clear off a bunch of space here, guys. All right, and my thinking on this is I don't want to go all the way to the fold. I want it to, you just need a hair, just a hair, so that, let me get my, you want just a hair, not to the fold, okay? And so you got your folding easy there. Let me make sure I'm good on this side too. Okay, we're looking good. And let me make sure we're still in play here. And we are. So far, so good. Okay, I'm excited. So then, you want your flap, that because we want a peak and a valley. Peak and a valley. A peak. And there's my valley. Okay. That's the way the Book Vandel girl called it. So yeah. I pay attention to instructions. Yeah, this is I'm already having a good time. Yeah. I bought myself a residue eraser yesterday, or it's supposed to be in my mailbox right now. Y'all ever heard of one of those? It's an eraser that erases, they call it a residue eraser, and it erases glue residue. I didn't know they made something like that. Saw it on a video and was like, I got to have that in my life. Yeah. So I may end up using that glue residue eraser on this. That's for sure. Okay. Just a hair. And see, you can see that little mark there, but it's not a problem because I'm gonna, okay. Making sure I'm straight as an arrow. And let me fold it. And I want to make sure I'm still good. And I am. So there we are. So I got a peak and a valley, peak and valley. So that's 1, 2, 3. I know I'm doing one more. It's the 5th one I'm not sure about. Because I don't want it to be too thick. Because I still want, you know me. I want to add, there's going to be pockets. and belly band, and then you got your ephemera going in. So I think I just talked myself out of the 5th piece. Yeah, because I really don't want this thing to end up being like real thick, you know. I want to have room to play. So yeah, I think I just talked myself out of that 5th one. In fact, I did. Okay, but you got to keep it straight. Keep her straight. Let me turn it over. Get the glue on this side. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited I did it. I did it. And we're good. We're good. All right. And then this, that's great. That's enough. And then this is the back. And this gets glued. This part gets glued. This whole thing gets glued down onto here. See? And then it goes like this. Now, does it make sense? I couldn't explain that. Okay. So then the best way to do that is let's put our glue onto here, and then I'll put this on and get it centered and straight like that. Okay? Yeah. But let me see. Did I want? No, we're good. I'm going to do it that way. We're going to do it that way. So this is going to get glued down on there like a so. I may not use that other inside piece that I made, because I did make 2 inside pieces, you know, those panel things. I did make 2 of them. Oh, wait, a closure, Stacy Nail. Okay, see, here we go. I'm gonna wipe this glue off. Ooh, Jiminy Cricket. Man, closures, me and closures, it's a struggle. Okay. Don't glue together. Okay. All right. So you want to think about a closure. Okay. And this is what I have for my closure. I like this. This is a velvet, you know, kind of ribbon. And I like, let me look at my front cover. And I like this mint green, but I don't know. I think I want to use this for my closure. I have this twill and I like it. I don't know which is better. I think the twill won't get. See, I'm worried that my velvet will get wonky over time. When the twill will let me see. That looks all right. But of course, this is prettier. But I'm afraid the velvet's going to, over time, the wear on tying it and stuff. Okay, I've talked myself out of the velvet. Even though it's pretty, I've talked myself out of it. Okay, so I'm going to, now I know I need a lot because I want a bow and it's going to go around all of this in the bulk. So let's see. How much do I need? Let me do this. Let me put this down. And let me see. That should be enough. Okay. And I can always cut off, but you can't add. So yeah. So that's, I'm using this twill. Yep. Okay. So I need to find the center of this. I'm going to mark it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. That's not right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Okay. This is center. This is center. Okay. I marked my center. If I could only count. And then I'm going to find the center of my ribbon, like right here. And then this is going to get glued down right here, like so. Okay? So let's do that. And I'm not taking my glue all the way to the edge. I'm going to just go kind of, because I don't want you to see all that glue residue on the twill, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I'm putting plenty of glue, and then the cover, this part here is going to cover up the you know, the closure. Okay. All right. I got quiet. Y'all probably saying praise God. Okay. There we are. So there's that. And then, so I got my closure. And now it's glue time, Stacy. All right. And again, I like using the Fabri-Tac myself because I have plenty of time. Because Fabri-Tac, to me, some say it's a fast drying thing, which it is. But I have time. It's like almost like a, I don't know, it feels like a lubricant sort of, you know, where it gives you time to move it around. So that's why I use it. But, you know, art glitter would work. Your tacky glue, PVA, whatever you call it. Whatever, your favorite glue, you know. Everybody, glue is a personal choice, right? I don't tend to think I know. In fact, I don't know. I learn every day. And that's why I love watching videos and getting inspiration, looking at posts, talking to you ladies, because, you know, I learn a lot. I mean, if you stop learning, then you stop growing. And I don't want to stop growing. Well, I'd like to lose some weight, but that's a whole nother story. Okay. So now I'm going to take this like so. And I'm going to set this on the top here. And I'm going to center it. I'm going to find, see how it gives me room to move? I'm going to find where I'm even. Where I'm even. Where I'm even. Okay. And then I'm going to press. Okay, let me get my closure out of the way. Oh, I hope this project works out. I think it's going to. This is going to be kind of fun. All right, now let's just see. Now here's the true test. And then, of course, this will tie. Okay, let's look. Da, 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 da. Open up. Okay, da. Oh, look, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. I'm so excited. I might could have added this on there, though. But it's too late now. It is what it is. And then this is going on the front with pretty fairy decorations and trim. And then this will go on the back with probably some decorating, but not too much. And then this part gets covered with this. Yeah, it does. This part gets covered with this. Let me see how that goes. Oops. I'm going to have to trim some of this off. Okay, let me see which of these I can do. All right, my sewing. I'm going to have to trim off a hair. All right, we'll deal with that on the next video. I measured this. Okay, little tip. I measured this panel before I did this, okay? And so when I go to close this, see what happens? It pushes that paper out that much. So I've got to trim this down. So I'm going to have to trim a little hair off of this side and a little hair off of this side. And I've already sewed on it, so I got to be careful on my trimming. I may have to cut new panels, okay? we'll do that, and I'll have that prepared for the next video. So the tip on this is measure your inside panels after you glue this down. That's my tip to you. But I'm excited. I'm excited that this worked out and we got this done. And then we're going to do our decorating. Oh, there's a hair or a thread. We're going to do the decorating. Oh, and we're going to cover all of these green papers, the little accordion part. We're going to cover all of these. We're going to put pockets on them. We're going to cover the fronts and the backs. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Woohoo. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. All right. That's it. We did part 1. We constructed it and we learned from what we did. Check, check, and check. You guys check out the link for LineDotArrow. Happy anniversary, Natalie. So super excited to get this design team thing rolling and going. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. I hope that you'll make this with me. This is really an easy, as you just saw. It's easy and it's fun. And if you don't have the scoreboard, just use your ruler and a stylus. You know, I got this at the Dollar Tree, or you can get you can use your bone folder. You can use a pencil without lead, you know, maybe what you call it? A retractable pencil, you know, mechanical pencil. That's what I'm trying to say. And you could use one of those. You know, there's lots of things you can do. And yeah, or I saw somebody use a plastic cutlery knife. Use the flip side. Yeah, I've seen people use all kinds of things. You just use your imagination and use a ruler and measure at the 5 and then another 5 inches at the 10. And then you'll have your little flaps to glue together. Yeah, this was fun. I am so happy y'all joined me. If you wandered onto Stacy's Crafty Jam, welcome to the craziness at Stacy. I just have fun. We have fun together. And I adore you. I adore all of you for hanging out with me today. And if you're making this project, post your makes so that I can see what you're doing too and what papers you're playing with. Because all pretty papers are good. Paper, scissors, and glue. It's my life. I love you guys so much. Give this a like if you liked it and a comment. It means a lot. It means a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video with part 2. We're going to cover up all this fun stuff. We'll see ya. Bye, guys. I'll see you in the next video.